I haven't been feeling good all day. I haven't been feeling good at all day. I haven't been feeling good. I know I might look good, but I haven't been feeling good all day. Same shit, different day. So I haven't gotten much done today. So I haven't been feeling good. Let me check my GoFundMe. It's still at the same. My GoFundMe hasn't been growing. It hasn't been producing much. I mean, I get paid in a couple days, so I'll be able to add up my pennies in a couple days. That social worker from Adobe, Manuel, he told me that his coworker had a client from New York. That Manuel told me that his coworker had a client from New York over here, and that his client also went through similar traumatic experiences as my family has. That's what Manuel, the social worker for Adobe, he told me that their company have experience with victims that have suffered similar experiences as my family. And when he told me that, he had humor in his voice. And he chuckled and he giggled when he told me that that victim, that man from New York that was over here involved with Adobe Wellness Well Care for services. He was involved with them for services. He was desperate. He was a desperate victim, similar to me and my children, because that's what Manuel described to me. I'm open for a lie detector test. FBI, I'm open. I'm wide open book. I'm very transparent. This is what the social worker of Adobe Wellcare Wellness did. He shared with me that his business that he represents, the social worker business of Adobe Wellness Wellcare, they had a man in their program that had similar experience as me and my children with the trauma of being violated in this fucking community. Okay? And he chuckled and he had humor in his voice as he described this experience of his. And he laughed. And I played along with him. I played along with his scenario of finding humor in the demise of someone who experienced similar trauma as I have. Because sometimes you have to play the fool. Sometimes you have to play that role in order to get to see people's true colors. And so while he was explaining that experience of his, he told me that that man got so desperate and fed up of not having resources to help him and give him hope. That man, instead of staying in this community and depending on this community for hope and assistance and reliable, trustworthy services, basic shit, instead of him doing that, he got on a train. He got on a train from this West Coast, Arizona. Okay, he got on a train and he went back to New York and he took a picture on the train and sent it to Adobe Wellness WellCare employees, social workers. And they laughed at him. And when I get on a train with me and my children, or when I get on a U-Haul with me and my children, or when I get on a bus with me and my children, or when I get on a plane with me and my children, however the fuck, even if we have to leave in a fucking casket, even if we have to just be buried in, or our ashes in a fucking landfill, whatever the fuck happens to me and my children, however the fuck we get out of here, that's what I'm going to remember about Yuma, Arizona social workers. I'm going to remember how they laughed at our trauma. The trauma intentionally inflicted on us by them and their community. That's what I'm going to remember. And if me and my children make it to the East Coast, if we make it back to the East Coast, I'm going to make sure I do everything in my power to feed Mexicans and white people, because I want them to know my story. I want the Mexicans and the white people of the East Coast to know my story. And the only way it's going to be able to impact them is if I am better than what they have treated me and my children on the West Coast. So I have a lot of work to do on the East Coast. I am eager to get me and my children back to the East Coast so that we can serve the white and Mexican community of the East Coast. Because I want to share my story. And I don't want to share it in a way to offend any race. I want to share it so that as a lesson of humanity, as an example of how to do better. That's what I want to do. That's my intention. I don't know my future. I might end up homeless, panhandling on the East Coast. And Mexicans and white people might be having to fucking support me. But my intention, if I get to the East Coast, I want to feed. I want to feed and assist as many Mexicans and white people as I can. Because in every race and nationality, there's a pocket of people who need help, including Black Lives Matter. So I know what it's like to be destitute and homeless. I've been feeling this way for 4 fucking years. Almost 4 years I've been feeling this way as a result of being a victim of white supremacy, human traffic in Yuma, Arizona, in a white supremacy, human traffic community. I've been feeling homeless and destitute for almost 4 years. So every nationality has a pocket of people who struggle and who are in need. And I want to do the right thing. I want to get healthy. I want to be productive. I want to work where it makes an impact. And I don't need to get paid. I'm not money hungry. I never been money hungry. I've worked all my life and not gotten paid for my work. I don't need validation from no fucking body for nothing. I don't need that. I know my worth. I know my worth. So I'm on countdown. Today's May 31st. I get my pennies in a couple days. We'll add up the pennies. That's all I can do. I'm poor. All I can do is sit and wait for my disability check to roll in. And if it's not enough, it's not enough. And if it is, then we go to the move the fuck on. This is all I can fucking do. Take it one day at a time. Today I've been sick. Right now I'm sitting here talking, but I have chronic pain. I have chronic pain. And I should go try to find some Tylenol, some Motrin, some fucking relief. Oh my God, I feel so nauseous. I feel so sick. I feel so fucking disgusted right now. Like I am sick. I want to vomit. I had a small pancake today. It's 1 o'clock. But I feel it like I want to vomit. Look, I burnt my face. I burnt my face cooking. Splashed. Because my nerves are wrecked, so I don't do shit right. But I'll get better eventually. But I gotta see if I find some fucking pills. I feel like shit. Oh, oh my God. Oh, I feel like shit. Ooh, I have so much fucking work to do. I feel like shit. I hate pills. I hate pills. Ugh. Look, overflowing. Overflowing. Look, imagine that you're a victim. Imagine that you have been targeted, groomed, lured, human trafficked across the country. Imagine that. And imagine when you get across the country with your children, your human traffickers that are millionaires, your military millionaires, human traffickers, and one of them is a realtor. So the they know the value of land. Realtors, it's their job to know the value of land. So imagine you were white supremacy human trafficked by military millionaires who are friends with a prominent realtor, and they all in cahoots human traffic you across the country, right? Imagine that. And to top it off, you have children that you're traveling this journey with, right? Okay. So imagine you get to the destination of their hub on the border of a third world country, and it's called Yuma, Arizona. Imagine you journeyed during your white supremacy human traffic travel across the country, and you and your children arrive at your destination, the hub of white supremacy human traffic community, and you're not even offered water. You don't even get offered water. You don't even get offered a drop of water. Imagine that. Imagine being in such isolation. You don't have intellectual adult communication for almost 4 years. And you didn't even commit a crime. You're simply a disabled single mother with children, victim of white supremacy human traffic. You didn't commit a crime. And you're in a community that wants to turn you into a criminal. You're in a white supremacy community that does everything to sabotage you, and they want to see you homeless, in jail, and or dead for nearly 4 years. Imagine that's your environment. That's the community you're trapped in. Imagine trying to succeed in that type of community, in that type of environment. Imagine. That's been my life for 4 years. That's been my children's lives for nearly 4 years. Systemic oppression, systemic racism, white supremacy. Yuma, Arizona, the city of Yuma, Arizona has traumatized my family. And me begging them for help is like begging Hitler. It's like begging Hitler. Me begging Yuma, Arizona is like begging the KKK. We're talking about millionaires. Does anybody have any concept of what that entails? Because I still can't wrap my fucking mind around it after nearly 4 years. I still struggle to wrap my fucking mind around what the fuck I've been going through. What the fuck my children have been going through. I still cannot fucking wrap my mind and totally comprehend the trauma. In a couple of days, I'm going to be counting my pennies. I'm going to need all eyes on me and my children. Because we have a long road ahead of us. And I'm getting ready. I've been waiting for almost 4 years. And I'm excited. I don't know what it's going to look like. But I'm going to get my children the fuck out of here. And these social workers, these worthless fucking social workers, they can have the joy of laughing at me and my children. These fucking bullies in uniform, these fucking bullies in uniform with guns and badges, they can have the joy of sifting through our trash. But me and my children are going to seek hope. We are going to seek hope. That is worth more than every fucking thing in fucking Yuma. And so the journey continues. The show must go on. I know my worth. I'm worth more than this shit. I'm worth more than all this shit. All of it. I'm worth more than all this shit. My tears cut like diamonds, bitch. I'm daydreaming. I'm daydreaming of working in the East Coast. I've always done it. Everywhere I live, I work, but I don't get paid for what I do. Everywhere I live, I work. I just don't get paid for what I do, and I'm okay with that. Y'all don't believe me. I don't give a fuck because y'all don't know me. Y'all don't know me. These people out here, they don't fucking know me. They don't. They don't know me. I'm just another victim. I'm just another victim that gets on a train and takes a picture and sends it to the social worker, Adobe Wellness Wellcare social worker. I'm just another one of those. Cause that's what the social worker manual, that's what he let me know. I'm just another one of them victims of theirs. I'm just another one of their victims. He let me know that. He let me know. He let me know. That's the quality of social workers they got out here. And they laugh at us victims, and they're feeding their children with money that they're getting paid for re-victimizing us. That's the type of social workers they got out here. And then they wonder why they live in a shithole. It's not a shithole for those who profit off of corruption. It's a paradise for those who profit off of corruption. But they still have to get annoyed with victims like me. Every once in a while, they'll get annoyed with victims like me who expose the fuck out of them, their true colors. Then they want to label us crazy. You know who else was crazy? Einstein, bitch. Makes you wonder. Makes you wonder where the fuck all these people graduated, all these professionals, where the fuck they graduated from. It makes you wonder where they're from. Makes you wonder where they're from and who raised them. It makes you wonder. How did this culture turn to be what it is? It makes you wonder. I wonder if El Chapo is getting quality books to learn about his history, his people's history. I wonder if El Chapo, he has time. So I wonder if it crossed his mind in prison to request some history books so that he can learn about his people's history and how the fuck this shit is turned into a fucking shit show on the border of Mexico and Mexico. I wonder, is that what it takes to lock somebody down? For them to fucking learn life lessons that can impact generations from now. That's one thing I admire from the Jewish people. They're huge on education of their history. They're huge. They're huge with spreading awareness. That's admirable. Not like America. America bans books. America wants to hide its fucking trash. It wants to hide its skeletons, America. But the Jewish people are very, very, very in tune with spreading awareness. Knowing where you come from, that matters. America is going to own Mexico. America is going to own Mexico's ass. Look at their fucking social workers. Look at these Mexican social workers. They ain't worth shit. They ain't worth shit. They're selling their asses to these white supremacy fucking businesses instead of being boisterous on what the fuck is the real problem going on here. Systemic oppression, systemic racism, white supremacy. They sell their ass, these social workers. They even have a house Negro doing it. That's the culture here. ¿Cómo es que dicen? Uno no puede tapar el cielo con un dedo. Is that how they say it? Is that how it goes? One day at a time. That's all I can fucking do. That's all I can do. I have to clean the kitchen in segments. I think I was in the kitchen for maybe 20 minutes or half hour. I don't know. But I have to clean it in segments. I can't clean it all at once because I have to rest. I am in pain. I have to do it in segments. I still have to do the stove, the countertops, and mop the floor. And I can't do it all at once because I'm in a lot of pain. But I try. I have to do it in segments. I need a nap. Oh my God, I'm in pain. And I can't take a nap because I have work to do. I have a lot of fucking work to do. A lot. A lot. I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot of fucking work to do. And I'm sitting here bullshitting. I'm just going through my emails. I'm just going through my emails. I can understand. I'm in touch with reality. I can understand why they would assume that I'm fucking nuts. I can understand why they can assume that I'm nuts. I'm in touch with reality. I know the reasons why they assume I'm fucking crazy. Because when you're a victim fighting for your life and fighting for children's lives, you look crazy. I'm nowhere near radical. I haven't gotten there yet. But I am in touch with reality and I know I appear to be insane. I understand that. I'm in touch with reality. I'm not stupid. I'm actually a victim of white supremacy, human traffic, fighting for mine and my children's lives. That's what the fuck I am. So that's going to look crazy. That's not a profession that you go to school to build your communication skills to fucking to have to fucking address this type of situation as a professional. No, that's not how it fucking goes. Victims appear insane because we are desperate. I am desperate to escape this fucking oppressive fucking racist community. I am desperate. It's going on 4 years of living like shit. If I am going to live like shit, I need to do that where the fuck I come from, not in a foreign fucking land surrounded by fucking corruption. I don't need to be here. I need to be where the fuck I come from. At least where I come from, I know I can depend on basic shit. At least I know where I come from. I can be homeless and destitute and still not skip a fucking meal. I can be homeless and destitute where I come from and still not lack humanity. Even the crackheads where I come from have quality. Even the fucking crackheads have a fucking sense of quality. My life is sad and pathetic. I am a reflection of my environment. I have been sad and pathetic for nearly 4 years. I can't live like this for the rest of my fucking life. It's hell. It's fucking hell. There's no amount of fucking money to fucking. There's no amount of money. There's no amount of fucking. There's no amount of nothing to fucking subject yourself to live like shit. I don't know how these people sell their asses to the fucking white supremacy motherfuckers. I don't know how they fucking do it. I don't know how they fucking do it. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Yuma, Arizona is dangerous for Black Lives Matter. It's a hazard to your health. It really is. No matter how strong minded you are, no matter how no matter how strong you are. Look at Justice for Vaughn. Justice for Vaughn. Look, it don't matter. You could be a fucking soldier. And they will find a way to fucking destroy you. If you don't belong here, they will find a way to destroy you. It's like, you know what? I don't even want to harp on it. I need to get my mind on daydreaming. Because if I don't get my mind on daydreaming, I'm going to focus on the reality. And I don't want to think about the reality right now because I'm already struggling with my health. So I'm going to daydream about being more healthy. I'm going to daydream about being more healthy mentally and physically. That's what you do. When you struggle with your health, you have to at least daydream of possibilities on how to get healthier. That's called hope. And the only way I'm able to gather hope is to think about moving the fuck back to the East Coast. That's the only way mentally I can hold on to some hope. So I have to daydream for hope. When you are hopeless, you have to daydream for hope. Because if not, you can end up like Justice for Vaughn, hanging yourself. That's the reality. So I have to daydream. And I have a lot of fucking work to do, and I need to take a fucking nap. And I don't know how I'm gonna get through this day because I'm in pain. Oh, and I got shit to do, so I'm going to log off because I'm talking shit. I'm just distracting myself. I'm distracting myself. I'm procrastinating. I'm whining. And I got shit to do. I can't be doing this for too much today, so y'all be safe out there.